Rasty McGibbon with Lauren Power from Navy, Women's Division 2. Lauren, no secret, unfortunately not the outcome that you wanted today on day 3 of pool play. But just you girls have been here this year. You were here, we're at Nationals last year in St. Louis. Just talk to me about the opportunities that Nationals provides for young ladies coming into the Navy team.
Yeah, I mean, actually plebe year as well, our freshman year, we also qualified for Nationals, but unfortunately with COVID, that had to get canceled as well. So technically I've had like 3 opportunities now to play at Nationals, and I think like having that extra like step for our team, getting towards that goal. I mean, that's our goal like every season is to win Nationals, and to get here though is like a pretty humbling experience, and like to grow each year, at least what I've seen from last year, it's cool to see how the team has worked, like the dynamic and everything. So just keep pushing forward and make it better for the next team coming forward too. So.
Now, being in the going into the armed services, being at the Naval Academy, you told me you played high school hockey. Were you specifically looking for the opportunity to go into the armed service and play hockey, or you wanted to go into the armed service and then you found out you could play hockey, or how did that play out?
Yeah, that's a funny question because it's kind of a long story, but
well, I've got half an hour. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
no.
Yeah. Well, so I, like growing up, I mean, I've been playing since I was about 8 or 9 years old.
Okay.
And I actually had a pretty bad ACL injury. So looking forward into college hockey, it was just like too far in my season, like junior, senior year, to like maybe push towards those other goals I had. And then when I finally decided I want to join the military and then go to the Naval Academy, I had no idea they had a team, so I've just been pretty blessed like to have that opportunity to play. So I thought my career was over, but then I found out they had it, and it's been a fun experience so far.
So and I was talking to your teammate Michaela yesterday. It really provides an opportunity to kind of incorporate 3 things all at one time. So you get an incredible education, you're getting to pursue a career which is the military, and you're getting to do something you love as hockey.
Yeah.
I mean, how would you say that most girls on your team find the mixture of those 3 just a special opportunity?
Yeah, like our focus each day is it's kind of a grind. Like we wake up before the sun, we go all day, and then it's really like, I don't know, nice having that break away from the rink. We drive over the bridge, spend like 2 to 3 hours like doing what we love, and then we get back to school and on the grind. So our focus, yes, we have an end goal as well, like what we want to do as officers, but it's nice like being here for Nationals to also have a focus on the sport we love as well, and being with the people we love. So yeah,
so now you bring up the point of officers, and just for some people, because I got educated on this yesterday.
Yeah.
So you're in the Naval Academy for 4 years. You graduate, ACHA hockey's over, but you're an officer, and then you actually go with the military. What are your plans for your progression into being an officer?
So we found out in November, right before Thanksgiving, but I got selected as a Marine pilot.
Okay.
So I'll go to Quantico for about 6 months. I report in June, and then I'll spend about 2 to 3 years at flight school in Pensacola, Florida.
Wow.
And then we'll move on from whatever platform I decide to fly. So.
And do you get a choice in that, or do they, or is it kind of dictated by the armed service?
You get somewhat of a say, but at the end of the day, they make the decision for you most of the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Where did that dream start of being a naval aviator?
Our Marine aviator.
Marine aviator.
Yeah,
sorry.
good,
Okay.
You're
yeah.
good.
I've been watching Top Gun too much.
Yeah,
sorry.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I had a really good friend out of high school. He enlisted in the Marine Corps, in the infantry. He unfortunately passed away, but he's been like such an inspiration to me. And so I knew I wanted to go Marine Corps, but in terms of flying, at the Naval Academy, we get pretty special opportunities each summer to go on a cruise. Not like a nice cruise, but I was aboard the USS Truman, and so I got to like fly off on the carrier.
Oh wow!
So,
Was it cool?
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was the coolest thing I've ever done.
I went on a cruise and flew off a carrier. That's pretty good. Yeah.
So that was like definitely. I knew then and there I wanted to fly, but in my heart, I think I always knew I wanted to go Marine Corps. So yeah.
So what message would you give to young women that were potentially had the same interest you did, had an interest in pursuing a career in the military, wanted an incredible education, but had a love for hockey? Would you say that throwing all those things in a blender and hitting blend, the ACHA kind of fills it for all those things?
Yeah, like I think it's a really good balance because, you know, we're students, we're in the military, but we're also athletes. But at the end of the day, like I said earlier, like we have a goal of being commissioned officers, either in the Navy or Marine Corps. So, but I think the ACHA gives like great opportunities to still have that balance and be an athlete as well. It's a pretty cool opportunity.
So I want to tell you folks watching about an incredible act of sportsmanship. Last year, am I correct, North Dakota Bottineau finished your season. That's my understanding. So it's actually not terribly cold out here. It's 46 degrees in Marlboro, but North Dakota Bottineau was playing today, and they were unable to get their bus started, and they were unable to get over for the hotel, and they would have had to forfeit. And I want an incredible act of sportsmanship. Navy sent their bus over to bring North Dakota Bottineau to the rink. So I think that's an awesome story. It is. Yeah, it's an incredible act of sportsmanship. So thank you for that. Also, thank you for your service to the country. We don't take that for granted. So thank you, and congratulations on being at Nationals. I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, but we're so happy you guys are here.
Thank you.
Lauren, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks, sir.
This is Lauren Power, U.S. Navy Women's Division II.